Today I have with me a super nice affordable SUV. It's about the brand new Suzuki Vitara Facelift 2024, and in this video, of course, full review, interior, exterior, material quality, everything about the car you will find out in this video. If you want to see it on the road, I have a separate video, test drive video, where you can see all the feedbacks and how it's on the road. So yeah, definitely check out that video because it will be really interesting. Now, before we go forward to give you the technical data, I want to tell you guys, if you are in Romania, in Bucharest, check out Rădăcini.ro. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. If you want to buy the car, test drive the car, see the car, definitely check them out because they are super nice and they will help you with everything. So I want to give you some technical data and then we will start with a review, guys. The version that I have with me is the All Grip Spirit version. That means it's almost top of the range version. It's almost full option. The only thing that's missing from here, and it is on the Luxus version. Luxus version is the top end version, and this one, it's Spirit, is the second one. But the only difference between those two is the panoramic glass roof. This is the only options that's missing on this version, and otherwise it has everything, and I will explain you all in this video. We have the mild hybrid version that comes with a manual transmission. The price of this car that I have with me is 25,860 euro plus 430 euro for the color, but the starting price for this new Vitara front wheel drive only is 21,510 euro. When it comes to engine, 1.4 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline, 129 horsepower, 235 newton meters. It comes with a 6-gear manual transmission. You can get it also with an automatic transmission. I hope I can get the car also with automatic transmission because I'm really curious to test it out and to give you all the feedbacks. But anyway, stay close to see that as well. Top speed of the car, 190 km per hour, 0 to 110.2 seconds. When it comes to space and trunk, 375 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, it will go up to 1,120 liters. The fuel tank capacity, 47 liters, turning circle 10.4 meter, and the weight of the car, 1,245 kilograms. Ground clearance 17.5 centimeters, and the fuel consumption 5.8 liters. If you want to see the fuel consumption test, check out the test drive because there I will test it and we will see in real life, highway, city, what will be the consumption. When it comes to CO2 emission, 132 grams, and suspensions, it comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and on the rear torsion bar. Guys, I think those are the most important information from my point of view. It has a very good starting price. Even this version that I have with me, it's almost full option version, and it's an SUV that costs around 26,000 euro with a lot of safety features, a lot of comfort features, and also we will talk about all those features in the video. I will show you also the new 9-inch multimedia system, so I hope you can get a lot of information from here. Anyway, let's start with the review, exterior, interior, and in the end we will take the conclusion as always. This is the key, a very small key. I really like the key because it's so small, it's so easy to carry around with you, so that's something that I really appreciate. What you can do with the key, lock and unlock the car. The thing is that the car comes with keyless entries. That means you don't always have to press the buttons. You come here to the car, you press this button here on the handle, you lock the car, you unlock the car. Another thing that I want to point out, I think it's not set up right now, but this mirror, it's also electrically folding. I want to show you, when you go inside here, you see the button, so you can fold in the mirror. Not sure how definitely this will work. I'm not sure if you can connect it to the key, but you can do that. For example, if you put a contact, let me put it for a while like this, and then you press this button, you can fold in the mirror and you can also fold it out. I'm not sure if you can connect it to the key, to the settings. We will check out a little bit later, but in general, this is the key. First of all, I want to point out that the engine, when it's on, it's relatively silent, and this is something that I like very much. Also, wait a second, I want to test out also the high beam. Yes, I want to turn on the high beam as well. I just forget that, and then we will talk about those things as well in a second. The front end of the car has the biggest changes. You can see immediately, for those of you that are well known or own already a previous Vitara, you will know that the front end is totally different. And you can see the grille in the front is different, the bumper down there is different, the center grille is different, and even the fog lamps on the side are really different. We don't have anymore that round fog light, and also here it's totally redesigned and we have new low beam, high beam LED lights. We will talk in detail a little bit later, but the biggest change on the exterior is the front part. Another change, another new on the car are the rims. Those aerodynamic rims are also new on the car, and also this rounder, much more rounder design in the front really improved aerodynamic. Plus the rims, I think they also want to improve this efficiency a little bit with those changes. But in general, if you look at the car, same size, same shape, same back of the car. If we go here in the back, you can see that not big change here, so you wouldn't know it's a new version if you go in the back. Otherwise, kind of the same design. I already reviewed the previous version. If you want to see there the review, I think it's a nice, it's not extraordinary design, but overall the exterior design is quite cute. It's pleasant to drive it, and overall it's a nice, cute design. Also the size of the car, it's relatively nice and good also for driving in the city, but also driving outside the city. I like the fact that you have 17.5 ground clearance centimeters down there, so this is also very useful to go in, let's say, kind of light off-road and something like that. On the roof here you have those roof rails in chrome. Then you have the radio antenna, a little bit bigger. I wish to be a little bit smaller, much nicer design, but it's okay. I like very much, although this spoiler in the back, I think it extends really nice here. Also on the side you have some matte plastic, you have the brake light LED here, you have the wiper, tinted windows and heated windows on the rear, tinted windows on the side. Also on this version you have the Suzuki logo in the middle. If you go a little bit lower, you will see down here the lights, LED lights on the number plate. I don't know if you can see it, but they are LED lights. Here you have the camera on the left side, also Vitara, and on the right side you have hybrid writing, so you know which version it is. A little bit lower, 4 parking sensors. The bumper here, pretty simple, nice design. Some light reflectors, a little bit of gray dark, and here in the middle you have the fog lamp LED. The reverse light, it's a normal bulb light, it's not LED, but overall it looks pretty nice. The back end of the car, a little bit higher on the left side, you have turning signals, normal LED light, and this is the daytime running light. So it's kind of not only daytime running light, but it's also the tail lights with LED. That looks relatively good. And the brake lights also inside there, they are LED lights, so when you brake it's LED and it's very visible. This is very important from my point of view, so you can see also from a little bit more distance. So in general they kind of keep the same design there. If we go here on the right side, what I like the most is the fact that they still keep this plastic protection around the wheels. It goes all over, even on the down skirt down here, and it has a nice design. And even in the front, those protection plastic around the wheels are very useful in most of the condition. And even in this area here, it's crucial important for the longevity of the car and not getting rust on those parts. Then you have 17-inch wheels. You can see those new rims, aerodynamic rims, improve the aerodynamic, and also on the highway improve a little bit the sound insulation and the consumption and emissions in general. Ventilated brake discs on the front, normal brake caliper, and on the rear you have normal brake discs. So that's good, no drum brakes on the rear. Up here, a change occur right here in the middle of the windshield. You can see there the camera, and also this area, it's heated. You see that? It's heated, that area. Super nice quality, I should say, because they come with a new camera, new sensors. Here on the right side you have the sensors for light and raining, and here you have a camera that can read the traffic speed limit. Not only the traffic speed limit, but also the traffic signs. It helps with lane assist and all that safety features, together with a radar that's located around here in this area. Check out the test drive, because there I explain you how it works, but keep in mind that they are around here. You have some air intakes here. Here's the grille down here. It's moved all the way here. You have the radiator down there. no active cooling, no clappers, it's just directly the radiator. And a little bit higher we have this new grille design with a little bit of chrome Suzuki logo, but all it's closed here, so it's closed. That's something to keep in mind. But much nicer design, much more rounder design. It starts to go to the design of an electric car, much more rounder. The air will flow around the car a little bit better, and also I think it looks much better, simpler in the same time, but a little bit better. Here you have the fog lamp on the side, also LED light, 4 parking sensors on the front. Here the front end and the front grille, this is kind of a big mouth. It looks a lot like, if you look at the car, it looks a lot like a Toyota, I should say, Yaris Cross or something like that. The front end, a little bit powerful, looks nice, really nice, or a little bit like S-Cross probably. Anyway, it looks really cool, really interesting. A little bit of chrome down here. I think it's nicer than before. Now, when it comes to lighting system, the turning signal is still normal halogen light. This is the daytime running light in this area, and a little bit higher you have the low beam. Those two are low beam, and here is the high beam. And also it's full LED. That's something to point out. And if I go a little bit forward, you can see them a little bit better. So from here, you open the tank, and here it is. Pretty simple, even the door, it's relatively simple. The sound of the doors, very similar with the previous version, so not too many changes right here. The handles are also pretty similar, kind of the same. And also the mirror is pretty big, very good visibility. I like the fact that you have heated mirror, and also you have the blind spot technology light here, and also you have LED lights. I really like the mirrors. I think they look super nice, super expensive. They look pretty cool. You can open up the, where is it? It's here. Yeah, I want to show you the engine for a while. I want to show you the way it looks. 1.4 liter. This is a manual one, by the way. That's something to keep in mind. 1.4 liter, guys, 4 cylinders inline, 129 horsepower combined with the mild hybrid system. 148 volt battery, plus that small electric motor that's integrated around here. You can see Echo, you can see the booster jet, Suzuki writing there. Here's the wiper, some liquid cooling. There is the 12 volt battery, some fuse box on the right side, liquid cooling there, quite nice. Anyway, it's clean, nice. Open up from here, very simple. What I like very much is the door. It's pretty light, this is nice. I like the fact that you have a pretty square entrance, so the entrance in the car, it's relatively big. You have also this protection for the trunk. I will take it out in a second to show you how it looks. I like very much the fact that you have a flat floor here. You have some plastic, but you have a completely flat floor, so you can put it like a flat floor to fit in your stuff here without any problem. You have some hooks here. You have even here hooks. You have storage space on the left side. You have on the right side a lot of storage space. You can see right now there are 2 triangles. This is instinctor, fire instinctor, and then you have the medical kit. You have also a light here that you can turn it on manually from here. It's a yellow light. And then you have a 12 volt port, super useful. So great job, I like that. And then under the floor, the cool part is that, look, something that I like very much is the fact that you can lock it here in place. So you can put it like that, you see in the back there, so you can lock it like that. You can put your stuff under here, and you win another 10 to 15 centimeters. Plus, if you go even lower, you still have some storage space, not a spare tire, but still plenty of storage space to put different items down there. Plus, you can get this out. You can take it out completely, or you can put it all the way down, just like that. And then you just hide it there. So if you go in some place, you have to carry stuff, you can adjust it super simple and super fast. Now let me take this out to show you how it looks, and also to fold down the seats. You can take a look one more time at the entrance, square entrance, big entrance, no problem. I mean, from the point of view of practicality in the trunk, I should say it's pretty good. If you want to fold down the seats now, you have to fold it 60-40. You cannot fold the middle part. That's the thing that you can do. but once you do it from here, it's so easy, it's so convenient. Probably one of the easiest way to press this button to fold down the seats. So that is also something that I really appreciate on the car. Then you have almost a flat floor, probably 90-95%. So yeah, in general, you can carry long items without any problem. And the fact that you have a flat floor, it's crazy useful. Anyway, this is the way it looks from this angle. I want to go also on the side to show you how it looks from the side. I know many people are curious about that. You can see also the entrance here, relatively good again, and you can see even in the back the square entrance, it's pretty fine. And yeah, this is it. And also on the legs room, you have plenty of space, plus you have this transmission tunnel that's relatively big, but you still have left a lot of space to put different items in that area there. Here you have one big window from one piece. This is the button to fold down the window, and you can fold it until here, just in case you're wondering, and it works pretty fast. Also on the upper side here you have some plastic. This is the handle in chrome. Down here you have also plastic. So basically all the door on the rear, it's made in plastic, but it's nice. I mean, as a design, it's nice. You have also this gray matte color. You have some storage space for a bottle. Here you have a speaker. So yeah, in general, I would say it's okay. Entrance, it's big. That's something that I like. So once you go here, you can see how much space you have. I will go inside in a second, so we will test the space as well. Also, what I like very much here, as I said before, you have this button here. It's so easy to fold down the seats. Man, I think it's one of the easiest car to fold down the seats. No, it's first place. If I have to make a top of how easy it is to fold down the seats, I think this will be on the first place. And also I like the fact that the seat belt will always stay here. It doesn't bother you at all. So great job Suzuki. Another good job they did with the seats. I think in this price range, those seats are pretty premium and they look super nice. It's a combination of Alcantara in the middle, and then here on the side you have this artificial leather. So they don't use any kind of animal leather on the car, even on the steering wheel. So everything is leatherette, kind of artificial leather, but it's great quality and I like it. Also you have Isofix for child. You can install 2 child seats around here. You don't have any armrest. That's something to keep in mind. And also in the middle they kind of make it straight, so even a third person can sit here. We will test it in a second. Behind the front seats, I love the fact that you don't have any plastic here. You have this leather soft material, plenty of storage space here. In the middle you don't have any vents, any USB. Here I wish to have some USB or at least the vents to cool down a little bit the back area, but yeah, I guess it's okay in this price range. Let me close the door, and yeah, let me go on behind myself because I already adjust the seats a little bit earlier in my driving position. This is in my driving position. So right now you can see here I'm 173 centimeters and this is the space behind myself. So I have more than enough space for me. I can stretch also the legs under the front seat. Also on the head I have like 5 fingers, over 5 and a little bit more. I guess the quality and the space for me, it's more than enough. It's quite similar with the previous version, so nothing change here. Also the visibility outside, it's pretty good. You have a big window there, you have this big window here, you have also this handle hooks. The quality on the roof, I like very much the roof. It's in white, that make the interior much more brighter, and I like that very much. The quality, it's okay, it's fine, but I like the fact that it's quite bright, and this is really important. Also here in the middle you have this light. It's a yellow light, a normal halogen light, so it's not LED. Now in the middle you have this transmission tunnel, but once I go there in the middle, you can see right here, this is the space. I have, yeah, more than enough space, at least for me. Also on the head I have like 5 fingers again here, more than enough space. I can stretch my hand, not 100% completely, almost completely. But the good part is that because you don't have an armrest in the back, it's a little bit softer, and probably one of the softest back part in the middle that I test in a car. And also down here it's soft and straight. So for a third person in the middle, the way they design the seats, it's super comfortable. and I really like that. Going in the middle, now you can see from here a little bit of changes there on the dashboard. I like the dashboard, I like the design, I like the ergonomy and practicality of it. A lot of physical buttons, very useful. This new 9-inch display, we will talk about that in a second. Also the new digital screen in the middle, we will talk about the functions that but overall, if you look from here, I think it looks quite nice. It's a simple design, nothing complicated, nothing crazy, but in the same time it's practical, and sometimes practicality is more important. On the front door we have a big window from one piece, what I like a lot on the car. Even though if you drive on the highway you can hear a little bit of wind noise from this area, the A-pillar it's a little bit higher, that allow you to have a very good visibility outside on the window. When it comes to quality, on the upper side in this area we have plastic almost everywhere, but here you have Alcantara in this area, very good quality. Also here you have this synthetic leather that's super soft and nice where your arms are resting. This is also very important. A little bit higher we have the button for the windows. Here you can lock the windows, lock the car, unlock the car. From here you can fold in the mirror, fold out, you saw it before. And from here you can adjust the mirrors electrically, super useful. Then you have some storage space in the door band, relatively big storage space. Here we have a speaker, and this is the entrance in the car, quite big entrance. Let me show you the seats from this angle. Super nice seats. The design and the quality are quite nice. Also you have this side support. This is synthetic leather, it's not proper leather, and here we have Alcantara in the middle. They are bright, they are nice. You have side support, they are super comfortable, even though they are manual adjustable, so you have to adjust it manually from here, here, and also here. It comes also with normal pedals, so you can see the pedals there. A little bit higher here you have some storage space, relatively big, so you can put your phone, for example. Check this out, the phone will stay there without any problem. Also a little bit higher you have a few buttons here. You have the button for downhill assist, start stop engine button, lane assist, emergency brake. You have parking sensors, traction control, and also here you have the position for your lights. Pretty nice and simple to use. A little bit higher we have the fence. Look how nice they integrated right here. Plus what I like very much on this new version is the fact that everywhere on the upper side you have soft material, so you have from here up, everywhere on the dashboard you have this kind of a rubber soft nice material, because outside it's pretty hot. So let me show you the visibility around the windows. It's quite good, perfect visibility outside, good visibility in the mirrors, good visibility around the windows, the same as on the previous version. So you don't almost have no blind spot in the back there, really good visibility around the windows. Now you can see one more time the seat in the back. Here's the armrest, the same artificial leather, you can extend it like that. The space here it's relatively good, so you have plenty of space there to put different items. This is manual handbrake. What I like about the manual handbrake is the quality of the handbrake. It's really good, it sounds good and also feel pretty good, pretty light. You have some storage space here, 2 cup holders, and here you have the controller for different driving modes. So if you press it, you go to auto mode, where the car will choose for you how to distribute the power. Then you have left, you go in snow mode, and when the car it's somehow set up to drive on slippery road. Then you have sport mode, where the car give you all the power possible, let's say like that. And then lock mode, that will drive most of the time the rear wheels, and it will distribute the power for slippery road. And let me show you also on the digital cockpit. If you put it in auto mode, you will see on the upper side auto. This is the way it looks in sport mode, this is the way it looks in snow mode, and this is the way it looks in auto mode. And this is the way it looks when you put it in 4-wheel drive. So yeah, pretty simple. And I like the graphic a lot. I like also this new screen in the front there. It shows you so many information. For example, right now you can see all the information about energy, what happened with the energy, with the electric motor and petrol engine and the battery, and how the energy move between those modes. And then of course if you go here on the right side, you have this from where you can somehow customize and change what to see in the front right there. And I tried again to keep my hands right here in order to show you how they work. And then from here you just press it and you can change different views. The consumption, you see information about consumption, about time. You have a watch, you have the G meter here, you have torque and power right here, and then you have acceleration and brake, and then again, pretty cool. I mean, you have so many views here from which you can change to see, and the graphic of the screen, it's pretty good. It's pretty good in the middle there. It's quite nice. Otherwise, left and right you have the same analogical RPM and speedometer, but overall it's a good visibility from the driver point of view. Also the steering wheel, it's in the same artificial synthetic leather, good grip, good visibility. Also I like the fact that you have physical buttons here on the left side from where you can control the volume, change the tracks, and put it on mode and change the modes. And on the right side you have the controller for autopilot. I show you that how it works on the test drive video, so check out the test drive video if you want to see how this is working. And here behind you have the lane assist button, activate, disactivate from here, and autopilot. Actually it's the lane keeping assist. And then here you have the voice command and the telephone button. So you have buttons, physical buttons everywhere where it's really matter, where it's really important. And for me this is crazy important because ergonomy it's really important. So while you're driving you can change all these settings without any problem. In the middle you have this gear shifter from where you can change the gears manually. It's also very well positioned, so you can adjust the armrest perfectly. You can put it in gears without any problem, and I like the way it works. You put it in reverse just like that, pull it, and just go right and back. And then you can see the reverse camera. This is the reverse camera. The lines are not active, they are fixed there, but you have a good visibility and resolution of the camera. It's relatively fine. A little bit forward, you have the heated seats, low and high, to position for you and the passenger. You have some storage space here. You have an USB-C and a 12-volt port. Pretty useful, but we still don't have any USB-C port. Here we have the button to start stop engine button, and then here in the middle we have this climatic system. That's fantastic. I love the design. I love the way they integrate this time the screen with the climatic system there. It's really nice placed. Of course I wish the screen to be a little bit higher, but the good part is that the vents and the air will send the air in such a nice way that I can live with that the screen is a little bit lower, even though while you're driving it's much nicer to have it a little bit higher, but it's fine. I love the climatic system. I love the fact that you have physical button. It's so easy to change the temperature, it's so easy to change the vent speed from here. It's super easy and convenient, and also the screen look nice. The buttons are simple to use and to understand in such a nice way. A little bit higher you have the hazard light, you have the passenger airbag infos, and then a little bit higher you have the screen. We will go to the screen in a second. And a little bit higher you have those super nice vents that you can adjust it in many ways and send the air where you want to go. Super nice. In the middle here you're probably wondering, what is this? It's a watch or what? No, it's not a watch. It is a radar that will read your face and your eyes while you're driving. So if you're not paying attention to the road or the radar, or yeah, it feels like you're tired, it will warn you on the cockpit. So super nice safety features. Otherwise everywhere on the upper side it's rubber and soft material. A little bit lower you have this nice trim in gray with black. All grip, you have it on the right side, so you know this is a all-wheel drive version. It looks also nice designed. Down here you have some plastic, but you have a pretty big glow box, so that's really important. The steering wheel, you can adjust it from down here manually, up, down, forward, backward. Very simple. You can lock it very simple from here, and yeah, that's it. It's quite nice. A little bit higher we have this mirror. This is a new mirror with tiny edges. It looks beautiful, and also the visibility in the back, it's super good. A little bit higher here you have SOS button plus those yellow lights, plus the vanity mirror that has also a yellow light, but pretty big mirror. I like that. Let's go to the multimedia system. This is the important part because this is a new on this facelift. And it's a big screen, 9-inch screen, and the good part is that it's bright, it's nice. I mean, you can see really clear. The navigation, it has a little bit of lag, but nothing serious. I mean, you can use it, but it's not as yeah, perfect as I was expected. I mean, they still have to improve it a little bit, but otherwise, once you set the destination, once you get around it, it's pretty good. And once you set the destination, you will see that the route will be pretty clear, and you can see really nice there where you should go. So the great part is that you have this navigation. Then let me go to the menu. This is the menu and the settings of the navigation, and here on the down part you have some shortcut buttons for the volume, for the save button for the telephone, and then in the middle it's kind of the home button. If you press this button in the middle, actually if you put your finger here, because it's a touch base button, you have all the information. This is the home menu where you have the car information, navigation, or the radio. And on the down part you have, of course, here Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can connect it to the car through a cable. So you can see here, to start Android Auto, connect the support device with an USB cable or perform a Bluetooth pairing. If the unit Wi-Fi function is off, please turn it on. So I think it's working also Wi-Fi. I will have a separate video where I will try to connect my phone wireless so we can see if the Android and iPhone will work. So probably I will do a separate video. Here you have the settings. Here you can go to all the settings of the car. So you have like display settings right here. You have the volume settings, shortcuts, pin, language setting. You can change the language, clock, units, information, and so on. Here you have the settings for the navigation system. Here you have the map settings and so on. Here you have the media settings, the telephone and Bluetooth and connectivity devices. And then down here, all the way down, you have the car settings, the most important settings. Vehicle alert information. From here you can turn it on and off. And then you have vehicle customization, where you have the door, the lights, and so on, some extra settings. Now let's go back to the home, and here you have the yeah, the same settings for the navigation. And if we go here in the middle, you will see all the information of the cars, from consumption, average speed, and so on, the range left. Here you have also some history, mileage information, and here you have a nice graphic while you're driving that shows you what happened with the energy in real time while you're driving, so that's also pretty nice. Here's the tire pressures, and yeah, let's go back to settings, and that's it, guys. I mean, it's super simple. It's not as let's say extended or customizable as other multimedia system, but it's very simple. And I think Suzuki somehow tried to focus more on how the car is driving and what is the driving feeling, and they focus more on the most important things, because the most important thing is how the car is drive, how reliable it is in time, and all this stuff. And to be honest, the car, it drives fantastic. The gear shifter, the suspensions are nice, and the autopilot is super good. From my point of view, it's better to give up a little bit on multimedia and all that stuff and cockpit and stuff like that, and have a better, well-built car that I know if I drive from here 2,000 kilometers, I know for sure that I wouldn't have any problem and in time to be reliable. And yeah, I like it. I really like the car, and I still think that the price is pretty good for what they offer. Anyway, guys, if you want to see it, if you want to test drive it, if you want to buy it, check out Rădăcini. I will leave the link in the description. If you are in Bucharest, in Romania, around here, check them out. The link will be in the description. Also, thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Don't miss out the test drive video with the same car. You will get even more information there. It will be really interesting, so definitely check it out. Lovely car. I would say go for it, because it's quite interesting. Anyway, go and test drive it, see if you like it or not, and also write me down, tell me what you think about it if you test drive it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hope the video was useful. Thanks a lot, guys. I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye.